1. Introduction. A legend in motion. Start with a dramatic montage of Messi's most iconic moments, including unbelievable goals, sane celebrations, and the sound of 100,000 fans chanting his name. We then hear the voice of an authoritative narrator saying, "He wasn't the tallest, he wasn't the loudest, but he became the greatest." As we continue through this story, we will take you back to those early days growing up in his hometown of Rosario, Argentina, and we will take you all the way to the present day, where he finally conquered the one trophy that had eluded him throughout his entire career. It's the story of how Lionel Messi conquered the world. 2. Early life in Rosario, Argentina. June 24th, 1987. Messi was born in the working-class neighborhood of a small town called Rosario, Argentina. When he was just 10 years old, he was diagnosed with a condition called growth hormone deficiency, which meant he was lagging far behind his peers in height and weight, with expensive hormone replacement therapy being the only option. Messi's family could not afford the treatment, and it seemed Messi's football career was over before it even began. That is, until his father told him, "You can be sad about this for 2 minutes. Dad, you have to get over it, because life is going to wait for you." And it was his father who also convinced Barcelona to offer Messi a trial, officially agreeing to pay for his treatment. Messi's mother then signing the now famous contract on a napkin. With tears in his eyes and a heavy heart, the 13-year-old prodigy left home, country and family behind to fly to Barcelona and chase his footballing dream. As he stepped off the plane, Messi told reporters, "I'm nervous about everything, leaving my family, about playing in a different country, about being here on my own. There are so many new things for me." As if leaving home and starting a new school wasn't hard enough, Messi had to deal with loneliness, homesickness, a language barrier, and self-doubt as well. 3. Rising through La Masia. But despite the many obstacles Messi faced during this period of his life, his insane footwork and calm mindset quickly helped him stand out from the rest while playing for Barcelona's youth team, La Masia. Pep Guardiola, who was Messi's coach at the time, would later say, "When I arrived at Barcelona, I realized there was a boy who was different from the rest. I saw that Leo was better than the others, not because he was stronger or faster, but because he had something more. He knew things. He was able to read the game like a top-level player. At times, it seems as though Messi has the ball glued to his feet. This is because, since childhood, Messi would dribble with the ball 10 hours a day. Sometimes he would lose track of time and forget to eat lunch or dinner. Although his teammates considered him a bit of a weirdo for doing this, they respected his dedication. One teammate said, Messi was always smaller and lighter than the other guys, but when he ran past them with the ball, he made defenders look like traffic cones." For a breakthrough into Barcelona's first team. At 17 years old, Messi broke into Barcelona's first team. He was soon mentored by Brazilian superstar Ronaldinho, and after scoring his first goal for the club, he was praised by another legend, Johan Cruyff, who said, "The No. 10 shirt is sacred at Barcelona, and he has shown he is capable of filling the boots of greats who have played here before him." During his early days in the first team, Messi would often make defenders look silly with his signature move, a death lob over their heads. So it was fittingly that he scored his first goal for Barcelona in this manner. 5. Breaking records and rewriting football. Throughout Messi's time at Barcelona, he broke countless records. He became the youngest player to score a hat-trick in L. He scored the most goals in a calendar year, netting an incredible 91 goals in 2012. And he also won a staggering 7 Ballon d'Ors, which is a world record. By comparison, Cristiano Ronaldo has 5. Messi also won more than 35 major trophies with Barcelona, including 10 league titles and 4 Champions League titles. Heartbreak with Argentina. However, despite his immense success at club level, Messi's international career with Argentina was initially much more frustrating. He lost 3 major finals with his national team, Copa Argentina, the World Cup in 2014, and the Copa once again in 2016. After the 2016 defeat, a brutal piece of back-page news in an Argentine newspaper read, "Messi, the eternal bridesmaid," while another piece read, "Once again, Messi failed. It's no longer romantic. It hurts." Amidst all this negative press, Messi announced his international retirement, only to change his mind just months later. 8. The return and redemption. After announcing his return to international football, Messi was greeted by a wave of fan support. One fan told the media, "We need him. We love him. He's our best player, and we want him to win the Copa for us." In July 2021, Messi finally got his hands on the trophy after beating Brazil 1-0 in the final at the Maracanã Stadium. The scenes of joy were nothing short of iconic, as Messi, who had struggled with criticism throughout his career, was seen consoling a crying Neymar. The veteran defender, Dani Alves, was also seen wiping tears from his eyes, as he understood what this Copa win meant for Messi. Just over a year later, at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Messi finally got his hands on the biggest prize in world football. It was the moment he had dreamed of since he was a child. It was the moment he had worked tirelessly for his entire life to achieve, and it was the moment he deserved more than anyone else on the pitch. Every single person on the planet could see how much it meant to him. From his teammates, to the manager, to the coaching staff, to the supporters, everyone was in tears. No matter where you were watching from, whether you supported Argentina or not, you couldn't help but feel inspired by what you were witnessing. The move to PSG and then MLS in August 2021. After suffering a humiliating 8-2 defeat to Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals, Messi left Barcelona. The club was going through a financial crisis and could simply not afford to keep him. After much speculation, Messi joined French giants PSG on a free transfer. Despite having an underwhelming debut season, winning the Ligue 1 title, Messi still managed to impress. However, his time at the club was bittersweet, as he could never really settle, and he missed out on a Champions League trophy once again. Instead, PSG crashed out in the last 16 stage in both seasons that he was at the club. In July 2023, Messi's contract at PSG expired, and he decided to join Inter Miami in the United States. On his arrival in the U.S., thousands of fans flocked to the airport to welcome him. The sheer volume of people in attendance made it one of the largest crowds ever seen in the USA to greet a new arrival. And so, Messi officially became the face of U.S. football's next era. 10. Impact beyond football. On the pitch, Messi was unstoppable. Off the pitch, he is known for his humility, sportsmanship, and dedication to his craft. Famously, he was once seen tidying up after himself in the dressing room while his teammates were goofing around. The man himself simply doesn't care about fame or fortune. He is a humble, soft-spoken family man who is grounded by his parents and adores his wife and children. And that's why he is the opposite of your typical celebrity athlete. Now, millions of kids around the world with the number 10 on their backs because of him. Conclusion. The GOAT. We end this video with some final words from our authoritative narrator. He didn't need to scream. His game spoke louder than words. He didn't conquer the world with power. He did it with magic. Before showing one final shot of Messi holding the World Cup aloft. This is what legends look like. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more amazing videos.